Hi, I'm Sean, and I'm half the Complete Magic team. Post Malone made an absolute splash in the Magic the Gathering community over the last year when he started showing up to play Commander with some of the best creator teams. If you haven't heard of Post before, which isn't very likely, he's a singer, rapper, songwriter in his mid-20s with a ton of accolades and #1 hits. Turns out, he's not too shabby at Magic either. He has clearly been a fan of the game and format for a while. Post expertly piloted half a dozen decks, shared some of his favorite cards, and even was gifted his own Vanity cards by Wizards right before partnering with them officially. It'll be awesome to see what they're able to do together, but let's go ahead and recap what decks we've seen them play and what we've learned about the Superstars playstyle.
I'm gonna start by equipping the Sword of Feast and Famine to a zombie token.
Okay.
And then I will play Sun Quan, Lord of Wu.
Horsemanship!
Whoa!
The first game he showed up to was Game Nights number 45 with Merieke Barrett. This commander is usually a combo type commander, but he did some battle cruiser plays with it and played a little cute rather than STAXY. His MVP card was RHYSTIC Study and allowed him to draw an insane number of cards throughout the game, and it ended up getting him first place. Game Nights is well produced, and this was a pretty good game, so if you haven't seen this episode, I'd suggest it.
Because I can't block your dude, and that's 6, and you're going to attach more.
You don't know what's in my hand. You're not Cassius Marsh.
In his second outing, he went to I Hate Your Deck, number 17. The pod looks awesome, with the Professor and the I Hate Your Deck guys before they split up. And they had a lot of fun at the table. He brought his Zero deck, and it didn't end up going off, but it did introduce us to his proxy or vanity card that he was given by Wizards of the Coast. And that's pretty awesome. So he got third place in this game, and then he went on to play a few more.
Doesn't he have Vigilance?
He does play.
He has Vigilance.
Who does?
Brian, doesn't he? He doesn't have Vigilance?
No.
Reading the card explains the card.
Everybody starts loosening up, and I Hate Your Deck number 19. And Post keeps on playing his Post the Enchanter deck and ends up getting first place, comboing off for both. The table was very fun to watch, and it looks like it would have been a blast to play in. So this is kind of iconic because we'll never see this group of people together playing again because of the fallout of the I Hate Your Deck crew.
I am playing a Civic Value Engine with no real win con. I'm playing Crix and a Yawgmoth. Hopefully, I get to do my shit before the other guys do theirs. So, let's figure it out and make it work.
Everything gets even more laid back when Post brings his Kuruk, Son of Yawgmoth deck, and everything's just kind of messy in this game. They have a lot of fun. Kuruk is a lot lower power than Zur, and it's a lot more risk and reward, but it's still a combo type deck, so Post definitely enjoys playing it.
Or 99 cards. How you pull that?
Because he gave me this deck, and it does dumb shit. Probably. I figured it out.
With those glasses on, I believe everything you say. You're just player like that.
Everything but the tokens.
At this point, we know that Post likes playing combo decks, and he likes black. So when the table says that he has to play a tribal deck and I Hate Your Deck number 24, he brings Lathril and a bunch of elves. It's a medium-powered deck and ends up getting second place, but it does look like it was a fun deck to pilot, and he had some stiff competition.
Sultai Enchantments is pretty cool. You know, there's a lot of cool stuff in each of those colors. It would be nice to have white, but there's definitely some cool things in black as well. I'm excited to see what he does with it. Wow.
That's right.
Post had headed back to Game Nights number 51 for the Neon Dynasty release. It's very well produced yet again, and they had an awesome set. And he ended up playing Chishiro, which is a Aura and Equipment Matters deck, which is kind of off color for him because it doesn't have a black pip in the command cost. But he does have a good time, and he ended up tying for second and third.
Catchphrase. I'm not Staxy, I'm cute.
I'm not Staxy. Leave me alone.
Just in his chair. Can't you see how cute I am?
I'm cute!
I got my reps in today. How do I look?
Since Joe Johnson left I Hate Your Deck, he went on to start Tabletop Jocks, and he brought quite the celebrity with him. Post joined him for Tabletop Jocks number 12, and it made for a short but a very impactful experience. So with only a little over 30 minutes, it's definitely worth a watch. And Post pilots his Zur the Enchanter deck to first place using a power artifact combo.
Guys, this is literally the Beamtown Bullies. Don't worry about it. I'm just kicking it. I'm just a fun haver. Just kicking it with cards like Time Stretch.
I don't even think there's one in here. So
He switches it up in Tabletop Jocks number 13, bringing a Beamtown Bullies deck that bullies his opponents with cards like Leveler and other fun shenanigans that he tries to push on them during their turn. He ends up tying for second as Cassius Marsh combos off with his counterspell control deck, but they all had a fun time, and it is definitely worth a watch. By now, we can definitely tell that Post looks like an awesome person to sit down and play with against in your pod. He plays black a lot and has played that pretty consistently, except when he's forced to use a commander that is from a new set. He also plays enchantment heavy, especially favoring auras, combo wins, and flavor plays. He says himself that he tries not to play too STAXY, and he also has been caught extending games for fun when he ultimately could have pulled out the win condition. He's also starting to curate quite the collection. He has a foil Grim Monolith that he loves to show off in these videos, and he also has his own vanity card that Wizards printed for him. He also recently told Howard Stern that he was indeed the one that bought the signed Black Lotus Alpha Gem Mint 10. So he said that he spent $800,000 on it. So that's a lot more than my collection or Evan's collection is worth. And it's interesting to see how he's going to continue growing the collection and contributing to the Magic community. It's going to be a lot of fun to see where Post pops up next, and he's doing great things for the Magic the Gathering community so far, really getting us a lot of exposure and representing the game well. He has a lot of fun when he's playing, and he knows his stuff. You can tell that he's been doing it a while. So we're hoping to see more videos and more collaborations from him soon. Who do you hope that he collaborates with? Do you think he'll sit down with the professor anytime again? Let us know down in the comments, and also feel free to subscribe to our channel. Thank you for watching.